Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome once again to Nasheed's Made Simple, where I'm going to show you the basic fundamentals, the very beginning point of not just drumming, but singing at some point. Ooh, what's that gonna be like? Ooh, we'll find out together, but before you can run, you have to learn to walk. That's right. So we're starting with the basic beats. Remember, we've been focusing on, with a laser point accuracy, the fact that all music, all songs follow a beat. Okay? The ones that we're talking about is the 4-beat bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Even my granddaughter Sally could count to 4, you right? So it's very, very easy for us to begin that journey of learning the beats and then implementing those beats on an item. Again, they've not left us, and I've not got my real drum. I still have my pasta holder here. I'm getting a bit sick of it now. I wish I had some real pasta in there. I'm getting a bit hungry. And we still have our bowl, right? I'm still not sure if I should wear it or put some dishes in there or some pasta or whatever, I don't know. So we've got these 2 items. Now you might not have these 2 items at home, but whatever item you have, it might be a tin can, it might actually be a drum. You might have a little duff or a djembe or what's those ones called again? I can't remember what it's called. But if you've got something at home that you want to try, you can do so, okay? If you haven't, just try something basic. And if you have nothing basic, you can always practice on your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if that's the case, then don't worry about it. It's not about getting a sound. This is getting a sound. And this is getting a sound. This is not gonna get a sound, but it's about learning those beats. So let's put these aside for now. And let's review what we've talked about, okay? We're not gonna use anything, we're not gonna play on the table, we're not gonna use our household items, we're just gonna use our knees, so to speak, okay? And do that 4-bar beat, because I don't want to go too far ahead and you guys are still trying to figure out what we did like the 3rd lesson or something, okay? We're going slowly, so we're going back and revising what we did before. We're just talking about 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't hit your leg too hard. I don't want you to worry about getting a sound. I want you to worry about making sure you're in time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do to test you, because I hope you've been practicing at home or on the train or on the bus or wherever. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go for a good while and I wanna see if you can keep in time with me. Right, I wanna see if you can keep in time with me. Ready? After 3. Just like this, okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I did that so long because I wanted to see if, are you struggling with keeping up the time? Did you go a bit slow? Did you go a bit fast? Did you kind of go, did you forget what you're doing? Sometimes that happens, and if it is happening to you, don't worry. It happens to everyone when they first start thinking about beats and patterns and stuff of that nature. So suppose we did that for 3 minutes straight. Your arms might start getting tired, your leg might start getting a bit sore, you might be thinking, oh, what's on telly tonight, what's for dinner, right? Your mind might start to wander, right? That's okay, that is natural, okay? But that is how you build up that muscle memory in your body and the memory in your mind when you're trying to understand what beats are. Beats have to always be on time, okay? As I said before, you listen to any song you like, whether it's Beethoven, Bach, Maher Zain, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, whoever it is that you like, you always hear that beat. It might be a bit faster, or it might be slower, but it's always there. Da, 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 da. Name this tune. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Dum, da, 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 da. Da, 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 na, 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 Do you know that song? All right. The point is, it's got that same beat to it, okay? You have heard that beat all of your life and you never really understood what you were listening to. For me, because I started in music when I was very young, so much that I listen to music and I see musicians playing that if I hear a piece of music, all I can picture in my head is the man playing the guitar, the man playing the bass, the guy doing the drums, the guy playing the horns or whatever it is. I can't just take it as music anymore. I physically see those people playing because I understand what he's doing, what that person is doing, this note, that riff, this bar here, this paradiddle there, all these things happening. My mind is working out, oh, what did he do there? That's interesting, that's nice. And sometimes it does spoil my enjoyment, to be honest. I wish I could just listen to it for what it is. But that is what happens when you become a musician and you kind of learn how things work. But everything begins with that first 4 bars. Let's try it again. After 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right. Let's get back to our basin, shall we? Right, we're gonna do the drum patterns we did before. Okay, here we go. Same 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. After 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next pattern we learned was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one we learned was this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those are some of the most basic beats you can do. And as we begin to use 2 hands now, whether you're left-handed, right-handed, whatever the case is, you will find that your body now has to work in coordination to get those beats to sound as they're supposed to sound. They should sound like what I'm doing. It should sound like this. Not like this. Like someone falling down the stairs. It shouldn't sound like that. It should be like this. It should sound like that. So get in your left hand if you're not using your left hand, or get in your right hand if you're not used to using your right hand to work in coordination is another thing that you will learn. One of the things that happens to me when I do a lot of drumming is that my hands go red. Not because I'm hitting the drum hard, my hands getting sore. It's because it just takes a lot out of the hand to hit the drum sometimes. And it looks red, not now, I think it's okay now, because I haven't really been hitting these particularly hard. Sometimes you can get a bit carried away and you can do, right? So you can get a bit carried away and you can get your hands red. But the point I'm trying to teach you here is that you should start by being gentle. Don't start by being hard, start by being gentle. And if something happens and you get a bit carried away, then that's just an accident that you hit it hard. But you should always start with being gentle at the beginning. There's different ways of playing the drums as well, which we will discuss in a bit more detail when we get the actual djembe here. I'm so looking forward to getting my real drum, right? Different things you do with your fingers, different things you do by cupping your hands, different things you can do by suppressing the skin and getting different sounds out of it. We've got a fantastic, exciting journey ahead of us, how we can start talking about doing those different drum things that we've already done, but on an actual drum, okay? And remember, this is called Nasheeds Made Simple. So we're going to be talking about Nasheeds as well. We're going to be talking about your voice, warming up your voice. You've seen it on television, people going me, 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 ma, 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 ma. It looks so silly, doesn't it? Me, 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 la, 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 la. People do it. People do things like warm up their face exercise. They go, I don't mean to scare you. Come back, don't leave the room because I'm making a face. But that's what people do. They exercise, they stretch the muscles in their mouth, in their jaw, warm up their throat, warm up their entire body. Because sometimes when you're singing, your whole body is involved in it. Look at any video of your favorite Nasheed artist and you'll see, especially if they're performing live, Okay, if they're on stage, not so much their music video, but live. Okay, watch them singing live. That's the best way to learn, to see somebody actually doing it, to see somebody in that situation actually performing live, see how they breathe, where they're looking. Because sometimes I've been on stage and I've sung a few times, and one time in Manchester, I nearly fell off the stage, right? I tripped over some wires. I don't know who put them there, but it's all about that presence of mind being on the stage, thinking about your environment, and of course, remembering the song words that you're meant to be singing. It can all get confusing, but it's all part of learning how to sing. And this is why we have Nasheed's Made Simple. Guys, speak to you soon. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.